recently I've taken an interest in philology, right? Like the love of the word, the love of language. And I've found out that actually speaking multiple languages and having a proficient skill set in all of them is one of the easiest ways to just master life. So, what do you do when you only know one language or know multiple languages but have no opportunity to actually use them? Well, the easiest way to become uh, multilingual, whatever, goddamn bilingual, is just interacting with the language, isn't it? So let's say you're an American and you know English and French. Okay, you're watching this YouTube video in English. That's really great. I'm proud of you. You can read something in English, you can listen to something in English, but sneak in something with French. Listen to a French podcast. Goddamn, read some Proust, some Flaubert, whatever. Just do something, read, listen, watch something in French so you don't lose your proficiency in that language. And if you don't know any language, if you just know English or just know Romanian or just know Spanish or just know French, then you just want to really embed yourself within that language, just really suck all of its nutrients, but also try to experiment with something new. So, for example, if you only know English, the best choice, in my opinion, is probably to learn Spanish. I do think that's a really, really great choice. So maybe watch some Spanish podcasts. Maybe listen to some Spanish music. There's more of it out there than ever. Despacito, senorita, whatever. Listen to something in Spanish, and that kind of reactivates your language learning mode. So, if you only know English, my recommendation is to learn Spanish, and the easiest way to start wanting to learn Spanish or French or Italian or whatever you want is just listening to music in that language, listening to a podcast, watching a YouTube video, maybe even reading a book. Maybe even reading a translated book and looking back at the original language and kind of associating the translation with the original. And this is the way that you do not lose proficiency in all of your languages, because the more languages you speak, the more your the more experienced your brain is, kind of. Like the only part of the brain that is actually supposed to like actually you be useful intellectually is like the neurocortex, I think, or at least I consider it to be. And what does the neurocortex do? It stores language. It takes care of language. So the more languages you learn, the better you learn other things. And of course, my personal recommendation is to just go really, really deep in a one language, in a one specific language that you love. May that be English, French, Spanish, goddamn Romanian, Albanian, whatever. Just go as deep as you can in it. I've done this with Spanish, and it has unlocked some insane things in my life. If you go so deep into like your native language or just a language that you just like, then that is a beautiful opportunity for yourself, for your brain, and for your body. Because language, after all, is probably the most important thing that you can learn and the most beneficial thing for cognitive performance. I'll see you later.